kind of meditative to be out here.
Oh,
Like all of us, you know.
it really is. I love it.
Kind of miss working outside since not having a garden.
You are always welcome.
To pull some weeds.
Huh?
To pull some weeds.
Yes.
Free ticket.
Our little European girl.
Pulling the weeds.
We puller.
I just like doing it the manual way instead of spraying like all this stuff on it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's bad for all the plants if you have those glyphosates in the garden. And like contaminate your
I completely
plants.
agree.
Yeah, but you helping me? You're a great help. Did you know that? The light is beautiful right now.
Huh?
The light is beautiful. It's like this orangey, like pinkish color.
Yeah.
It's good for photography. See the frogs? No. My stick broke. My tool broke. New one.
You are?
I just used that one nice piece of mulch as like a weed puller. Elvis, you want to help? That's where we stopped, I think. Are you eating that? Hmm?
I'm wondering, this is just me thinking, for liability purposes, I wonder if I should have some really nice signs made up that says just watch your step.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know how people are. Oh, I tripped and fell. I'm going to sue you.
Yeah, maybe. Just for that event, maybe, you know. See that? Yeah, just print it out maybe, you know, and have a little sign like above the steps. I think that should be good.
Yeah.
Watch your steps, or something like entering on your own risk or at your own risk or something. I think that would already take you out of liability.
Yeah.
The frogs are coming out.
Or they're coming out to play.
I might, I brought my phone holder, so I might place it at the pond and just stream it for like 30 minutes or so, so people can see the frogs coming out.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I was thinking about doing that with the cats when I walk Oscar, because I was always wondering what the cats do when I'm out of the house.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll just have a live stream going on in my living room when I walk Oscar, so I can see what my cats are doing when I'm gone.
That's a good idea.
Or get like a baby camera. Have you ever thought about that for Albus?
Well, we have them. I used them when I lived at the other house, but I never have put them up here.
Okay.
It would be so sad. I would.
Oh, seeing him like being sad and alone.
Got it on video, but like when I would leave, he would go, and just go running through the house.
Oh, that is sad. So you kind of just don't want to see it, right? Like seeing him sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what Oscar does. I think he honestly just sleeps.
Do I?
Oscar probably just sleeps when I leave.
Yeah, I think he eventually does sleep. But getting to that point is like just sad. You know.
I got you.
Well, that's all that I can do now. Only have 2 bags of this, but I was able to do quite a bit. Josh? Yeah. I was able to do quite a bit of this with 2 bags.
Yeah, 2 more.
I would say probably need to get maybe 5 more and see how far we get with that. That looks so much more level.
I know. It looks really good. I think I'm gonna put the camera up to the frogs. When is the light turning on at the pond?
It should be coming on
Okay.
here soon. Oh, look.
It just turned on?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wonder where I put it. Right? Forgot where I put it. Where's that phone holder?
That down there.
Whew, exhausting. It's close to it. Yes. It's close to the Smoky Mountains. Oh yeah, it's like a short drive there. You're from Ohio, I assume? Alright, I gotta find my phone holder. I want to show you the frogs swimming in the pond. It is so cute. I think it's inside maybe. Let's see. Gotta be somewhere. Where did I put it? Schatzi! Cincinnati, nice. I need my phone holder. Have you seen it? Have you seen my phone holder? I want to show the frogs outside. I just want to put my phone at the pond and leave it there. Is Oscar tired? Man, I actually brought it, but I don't know where I put it. I have not, but I heard about it, and we talked about it, me and my friends, that we would like to go. Have you been? And I've also never been to Ohio, but we have a lot of people in the community from Ohio, so that's very cool. Welcome, welcome. Can never have enough people from Ohio. Everyone I met so far from Ohio is super nice. So welcome to the channel, to the fam. Only I could find my phone holder. It's driving me crazy. I see it. Sorry, Elvis. Ta-da.
So good.
Got my phone holder. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I love it when the plates, or what is it called? Like those rocks on the ground, tiles, or when it looks clean, you know, when the weeds are gone. It looks really nice already. I just can't believe that you just did that. I'm still dazzled. Where do you think I should put the phone for the frogs? Oh yeah, it's a good idea. I think this one might be a good one. I hope you guys are ready for some frog action. It's mating season for the frogs. It's super cute. I'm gonna turn my camera. I hope you can see them when they come out. Figure that out. You go every other year to Tennessee Pigeon Forge? Oh, nice. I heard about Pigeon Forge. That's close to Dollywood, right? That's like a town nearby. I think this grass will block your side. Over here. It's not as easy as I thought. It is a very nice pond. It is not mine, it's my friend's. But yeah, I was here yesterday, and those frogs are just so cute. I have to document that. Putting here in the phone holder right now. No. Mosquitoes everywhere. Okay. Ow. Okay, I'm hoping my phone is not gonna fall inside the pond. Does not look very stable. Hi, Shuriken. I just documented for a little bit that I was actually working a little bit and wasn't just being lazy drinking my coffee. So I did work a little bit in the garden. Just pulled some weeds. And now I'm trying to document the frogs. Let's see. It will be my 3rd year. In summer, it will be 3 years. Oh, mosquito bites. Yeah, in summer it will be 3 years rep. Welcome back, Shuriken. The frog cam. I think I'm gonna put it here because they like to go down. They come out from here. They live in this hole down there, and then they swim down there. Thank you so much, Rep. I didn't know Americans would be so welcoming, but it was amazing, especially here in Tennessee, and everyone from Ohio I talked to so far has been super friendly and welcoming, so thank you so much. You love frogs and toads? So cute. I love toads too. So adorable. We actually have a frog sitting right there under the grass. And please don't think I'm crazy because I love frogs so much. I'm not a crazy frog lady. I love all animals. There's just something about... He's right here. I heard him. I'll try to catch one, okay? We'll catch a frog together. JFK troll really gets around. I've seen him before. Really? Where? Oh, you already deleted it? I didn't even see that. I didn't read the first comments because I was pulling weeds. Sorry, my seasonal allergy is kicking in. I get like a super scratchy throat from that. I don't get a... You hear that? I don't see him. Where did you see him, Shuriken? In my stream or in Marco's or just somewhere else? That's crazy. And he's not a popular, but like a famous troll apparently. Okay, guys. He wasn't being very nice. Oh. Well, thanks guys for letting me know. I didn't read it. Like sometimes I'm not reading all the comments, especially when I'm doing something. Yeah, I was just pulling the weeds and I thought it would be nice to have some gardening ASMR, so to say. And now we're doing frog ASMR. Has anyone ever done that? Frog ASMR? Probably not. More like a frog spy cam. Yes, welcome, Rep. A bunch of very cool people here. I think you will like it. And a lot of Ohio people, like I already said, frog ASMR. Or only frogs. Wouldn't that be a good title? It's gonna be the title of this live stream. Only frogs. Who gets this reference? Come out, Peter. You'll get 1 point for Gryffindor if you can guess where it's from. You've seen him in another couple places, but not yours or Marcos. That is crazy. Wow. Huh. I guess he's probably just scrolling through all the live streams and leaving his comments everywhere. There's a lot of people out there like that, I think. Some people really don't have any hobbies. Now we're just waiting. I feel like a cat waiting for a mouse. And I'm gonna catch those frogs. Yesterday I could touch them. They can probably hear me. So I should probably leave it alone. My grandmother and her brother used to go frog gigging when they were kids in Louisiana. Is that what it's called if you catch frogs? Frog gigging. But they didn't eat them, did they? Is that a normal thing to eat them here? Frog gigging, that's a cool word. I never heard that. And I promise this is the last live stream for today. Sorry guys. There's just so much to explore out here. It's just so nice. Whenever I see something cool, I want to share it with you. So please don't feel forced to stick around, only if you want to see some cool frog action. There's really not much else happening here right now. I'm just waiting for my frogs to come out. I hope no water snake comes out. Have you ever seen a snake in your pond? No.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's always the first time. I guess they're taking their sweet time today. But it just started getting dark, so I'll give it a few more minutes. But I already heard them, they're getting active. So what's everyone else up to? Except for waiting for the frogs to come out. How's y'all's evening going? Adjust my brightness a little bit. Can't even see anything on the screen. Yeah, a gig is like a small spear. Oh, they did eat them. Okay, well at least they used them, for something. They didn't just catch them for no reason. But this was in the early 30s. Oh yeah, for sure. I would never judge anyone for eating something because they needed to eat something or they needed protein, so nothing wrong with that. And frogs, there are plenty of frogs. But I could never do it personally. Although, if I was in a situation where I had to eat something, ask me again. So I'm not in that position, so how can I say that I wouldn't? My neck's fall asleep when I sit down too long. Ooh. I'm just chilling before dinner. Nice, what are you gonna have, Reb? What's gonna be for dinner? I don't even know what we're gonna have for dinner. Hope you guys had a good day also. Yeah, we had a really chill day. I was just hanging out here in the garden as you saw earlier. And then I was actually paying off my coffee debts because my friend made me coffee. And I hang out here so many times. So I just want to help out and pull some wheats. And now I'm just waiting for the frogs to come out. Like a crazy frog lady. I hope you had a good day too. How was the movie? Evening is going well. Em and I had nice one, but she hit the hay now. Oh, I got you. I know she goes to bed early. The hubber is still playing Oblivion. He really likes that game at the moment. I think it just came out 3 days ago or 2 days ago. I heard them or hear them, and I see them sitting there at the rocks. They're like waiting to come out. They're ready to party. So I agree, yeah. Sloppy Joes. Believe it or not, Reb, I had my first Sloppy Joe a month ago. Like my very first Sloppy Joe I ever had in my life. And it was delicious. I was very skeptical reading the name or hearing the name Sloppy Joe. I did not expect anything from a Sloppy Joe. It sounded sloppy and I didn't know what to expect from a Joe, but it was very tasty. I could definitely eat that again. they're out. I saw I saw one jumping. It's starting. I stretch my legs one more time. Oh yeah, they're sitting over there. The frogs are about to come out.
Are they?
Yeah, I can see them all lined up at the rocks.
Really?
They're ready to party. They're so cute. As soon as some of them swim over here, I'll grab one and show you. And I agree with the camp out. Yes, I miss camping. I cannot believe that I have not been camping this year at all. I definitely have to do it. Hopefully soon before it gets too hot. We hopped around in terms of movies. A couple of proper... Oh yeah, we are too. Sure again, me and my husband, same thing. I feel you. We watched Smokey and the Bandit. Cute bit of Terminator. Eating and cooking and stuff. And so, oh yeah, we do that too. We jump and sometimes we just skip to the middle of a movie. I don't like to do that, but my husband does it sometimes. And just have it on in the background or something. I am personally a person, I want to sit down, like I want to make a thing out of watching a movie. I want to get my chair or my couch ready with like a nice blanket. I want to be in my comfy clothes, have a snack on hand and really enjoy the movie and put my phone away. I hate watching a movie with people on their phones. It feels like I'm watching it by myself then. And I feel like the phone becomes the center of the attention and not the movie. But when it's just during the daytime and we have stuff to do, we do that sometimes too. Just having something in the background and just changing the program all the time. Just when it's in the evening, I want to make it a thing, you know, having like a movie evening. Because I feel like nowadays with our phones and just everything being so short-lived and like shorts and TikTok and everything, we're so used to just like scrolling and not really paying attention to one thing and focusing on one thing. So I feel like to get back to that centered mindset where I just focus on one thing and put my phone away and all that stuff. Kind of what we did back then when we didn't have phones, you know, when we were younger and just enjoyed one thing at a time. But it's getting harder as an adult to just focus on one thing. We don't tend to skip to the middle, but we sometimes do hop around and we definitely rewatch favorites a lot. Yeah, we are favorite rewatchers too, for sure. Especially me. Or him too, yeah, we do that all the time. It's just hard to watch a new movie and really give it a chance, or it's worse with a show for me because I know it's going to be a long-term commitment a little bit for a couple episodes. So finding a new good show is really hard. Can you hear them singing? Let me turn the screen around for you guys. The 80s and 90s were a really cool time for computers were everywhere. Oh, for sure. Even the 2000s, I think. I did have a phone as a teenager, but it was a flip phone. So it was so different from nowadays. And I'm actually really happy that technology wasn't as great as it is now. You hear the dogs? The dogs are out, as Marco always says. I love how we had 10 people waiting for frogs to come out. How cute is that? You think those frogs in the pond ever thought that they would be on YouTube live stream one day and some people would wait here for them to come out and see them swim? Isn't that cute? Same thing, Rep. Maybe we'll see some dogs too, who knows? Everything's possible. Let's see what we will see in that pond. Nighttime. Oh, it's different. Maybe we'll see a snake or something. I think it is bullfrogs, I'm pretty sure, because they have that bubble, you know. Still nothing happening. Let's see if I can get the dog into the picture. Albus! Albus! Ah. Oh, I'm getting ate up by the mosquitoes, guys. But it's worth it. I graduated high school before social media became a thing. Ouch. The first person to send you a text message. How cute is that? Wow, that is a cute story. I love that. You didn't know what it was at first. That's funny. I remember my first phone, just that technology, and using it and writing a text message and just trying to imagine how my text is floating through the air and being received in another person's hand, like in their phone. It was just mind-boggling for me too. But that is so cute that she was the first person. Ever see any bears? We went on a hike once, and I think from very far I saw a black bear. But I saw more snakes than black bears when I go hike in the Smokies. I believe I saw one from far, but I maybe mistaken it for something else. Man, those mosquitoes are relentless. I love all animals, but mosquitoes and ticks, I don't know, I have a hard time trying to have sympathy for those. What is the worst insect for you that you can think of? Is it ticks, mosquitoes, or anything else? I can see you, frogs. The fish are out too. I heard one last time I was there, but never saw it. Oh, you heard one? Oh, nice. I wonder what they sound like. Are they like grunting, or did you just see them, hear them making noise with a trash can or something? I don't know how bears sound like. I have to go into the mountains more often. We're still like a little bit away from the official beginning of the Smokies. Not far, but a little bit. So I should go there more often, but I just hate driving far with the car. You know, when nature is already here, but I definitely want to go again in summer. Hi, Paveen. Thank you. Welcome. We're waiting for the frogs to come out. Mosquitoes are pretty bad. Ticks a bit scary. Arachnids, they creep me out. Same. I hate spiders. And I don't want to say that I hate them, because I know they have their reason to be here, you know, like they're here for a reason, but they're just creepy as F. They're so fast, and I don't know. I think there's been studies done why people hate spiders. It's because the amount of legs, first of all, is creeping people out, and then the length of the legs is just so unproportional to their bodies, and it just creeps humans out. And that they can walk at an insane speed is another factor, which makes sense. It's getting dark fast. I agree, yeah. We heard a big roar. Oh, a roar. That's scary. Were you outside camping, Rep? That's scary. If you're camping, I don't know. I wish I would be less scared to go wild camping in the Smokies. But just having bears near my camp, I don't know, it's very unsettling. Pigs are also arachnids. They are? No way. Parasitic arachnids, also even worse. Well, at least, imagine that, imagining a tick, but being more like a spider, like a real spider. Like the same speed of a spider, but a tick. That would be an absolute nightmare. Or the same size of like a big spider. That'd be crazy. We were just walking in the mountains. Oh, but still, just being outside and hearing a roar, ugh, that must be terrifying. Because you never know if the bear is trying to warn you and like to like scare you off, because maybe they had pups, you know, and they just wanted to like scare you away from the territory. And I don't know. They look cute, but bears are really dangerous. People say black bears are not dangerous, but I don't believe it. I think they can be very dangerous. Probably not compared to a grizzly, but my legs are falling asleep again. Yeah, I'm that age now where I have to stretch. Well, the fish are out, but not the frogs. They're coming closer now, I can see them. Turn my camera just in case. I did a good bit of backpacking in the Smokies when I was younger on the AT, but also in a lot more remote locations, no cell phone service. Oh wow, oh. I would love to do the Appalachian Trail, but I heard so many scary stories of people just never coming back, and I don't know, I think the Appalachians just have something creepy about them. It's just such an old forest, and so many myths about the Smokies or the Appalachian Trail. People just disappearing or getting led astray from the path and just never finding back to their camp, and then just like dying from hunger, or I don't know, some crazy people out there. I don't know. I think I would at least need 2 or 3 more people with me to do it. Did you do it by yourself, Shuriken? Oh, no, you're good. They're coming closer. The frogs. Yay! One is swimming. One jumped. Okay, the season is opened. Let the party begin. Years ago we had a migration of frogs and they were everywhere near the river. Aww. You know what we have in Germany? I don't know, you might have that too. If there's like a street and the frogs are crossing that street frequently, we have volunteers with buckets and they pick up the frogs and carry them from one side to the other. Or we have like a street sign that says, "Warning, frogs, please slow down," and then people will have to stop for them and let them pass, or pick them up themselves, or just watch out for them. We have the same thing with hedgehogs. I've never seen a hedgehog in America though. But yeah, hedgehogs, we have a lot of signs in Germany that says "Slow down, hedgehogs." I think that's really cute. The AT can be a scary place. The Appalachian Mountains are some of the oldest in the world. Yes, that's what I heard. They were once part of the same mountain range as the Scottish Highlands. What? Oh, really? The frog. You see him? Guys, he's holding onto the grass. I can't. How cute is that? Oh my goodness. The Scottish Highlands? Oh, when the continents haven't broken into pieces before that. What was that called? Not pagoda. Starts with PA, right? Okay, let me try to catch that frog, guys. What a cutie. Oh, how cute. They're so sweet. He was just holding on to my finger. Now he's sitting there. I went out there alone a couple times. Oh wow. Usually with a friend or two. It's good to have people out there. Oh, for sure. Just in case, something good for the fence. Oh, yeah. That would be definitely a occasion where I would not be opposed to have one myself, for sure. But you would have to pay me $1 million before I go to the Appalachians by myself. That's crazy. But good for you, Shuriken. I couldn't do it. Never. What you name it? Maybe Alfred? Do you like Alfred? He just climbed up to me. Hi! Hi! Guys, I wish you could see that. He just came up to me. He came, like he jumped next to my legs. Here he is. Like he climbed out of the water and hopped onto my leg. A friendly frog. Pangea, yes. Thank you. Happens so often that I'm looking for a word and you guys always know what I'm talking about. Look at my froggy friend, Alfred. Alfred Quack. The Frog Prince. Alfred, say hi to the chat. You're the star of the show now. So cute. I don't know. I don't want to take the risk. I already have a husband. That would get me into trouble if I kiss him and he turns out into a prince. You know. It would lead me into a complicated situation, so I'm not trying. Back messing with frogs, I don't blame you. Hi, crab. Yeah, this is Alfred, my froggy friend. Do you see him? Ta-da! He's just sitting in my hand. He climbed up on my leg. He jumped out of the pond and climbed up on my leg. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? How are you doing, crab? Frog, do you want to be back in the water or are you just chilling here? I'm not going to be out here all night with you. I guess he sees me as this new rock. With like a floor heating because my hand is warm. So like, hell yeah, that feels good. Like a heated car seat. I wouldn't suggest many people go into those particular backwoods though. Yeah, I heard very bad stories about that. I always felt okay, but bushcraft is pretty decent. Same with martial arts. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got that experience and techniques, so that definitely helps. Albus, you want to see the frog? I don't want to drop him, but I don't want to hold him the entire evening. Doing alright, that's good. Just made my dog dinner. Cute. I love that crap. I'm the same. I feed my dog or I cook him homemade food. And then the kitchen is dirty and I'm already cooked out. I'm like, oh, I'm good. And haven't even ate myself. I definitely felt that one. your dog seems to be very lucky to have you. And same here actually. I don't know if I want to eat because I'm not that hungry, but I haven't had any dinner yet. So I probably should eat something. But yeah, I don't know what or if. So I'm in the same situation. And I'm holding a frog right now, so I have no idea. I wish it was a little brighter. Can I turn on my light? No, I can't. Your hand is this lily pad? Yeah, I think so. Oh, sorry. He's so cute. What kind of kitchen knives do you favor? Oh, was it you two that had those knife talk? Or that knife talk that one evening? Where we talked for like 3 hours or so? The knife people. Ah, okay, frog, I'm gonna let you go. Okay. Be careful, the booty's gonna get cold. We're in the water now, okay? Oh. Alright. Time to skedaddle. Okay, I guess not. Ooh. Well, thanks for hanging out, Mr. Frog. Is it true that toads give you warts, by the way? Is that a myth? And I hope it's not the same with frogs. Please tell me it's not. Honestly, even if I knew they did, I would probably still do the same thing. It's just too cute. Bye, Froggy. He's sitting down there right now. Let's see if he climbs up again and comes back to me. I guess if he does, I really have to marry him because then he's being very persistent and that needs to be appreciated. I see a tadpole, like a big tadpole. It's like this size. And it has legs. How cute. It's too dark over there. I couldn't show you. I never go too fancy with my kitchen knives. There's a Chinese company called Chosun that I have most of my knives from. Isn't this so loud? You guys are being really rude. I'm having a conversation here. Lemonade steel. I talked to a blacksmith last week at the place I work, and he told me how to make swords and stuff, and what kind of iron they use, and metal or steel they use, and how to not make it brittle, and how they coat it in like beeswax and blah 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 blah. I already forgot half of it. I love that you've communing with the frogs. You got such a great activity. But I believe that toast giving words is a myth. Okay. Well, thanks for the info and thanks that you like me talking to the frogs and you don't think I'm crazy. So I appreciate that. Chinese cleavers from my food prep. I used to have the Japanese knives in Germany. And they're called Kai knives. It's like a very popular or famous Japanese knife brand, and they still make them by hand. They're not that expensive. I think it's like $130 for a medium-sized knife, so it's definitely a nice gift. Even though, just letting you know, gifting knives for Christmas or just as a present in general is a very bad omen. So one should never do that. Auto change it to crab. Crab. That's funny. I've got some cold steels and for How loud can a frog be? I'm trying to catch a tadpole real quick. Okay, I could have expected that. It was too fast for me. The tadpole was gone. It was really big though. And last time I saw them hunt, they look like little salamanders, water salamanders. Very cute. Oh, and one time I was trying to catch a tadpole with my hand in here. Obnoxiously loud, by the way, Mr. Frog. You can turn that down a notch. You can still hear you. I was trying to catch a tadpole, like a little one, and this water spider attacked my hand. Oh, that freaked me out. It was not tiny, it was pretty big. Gross. If someone gives you a knife, you should give them a penny. Oh. So it's just, it doesn't come to friendship. Well, no wonder. My ex-boyfriend's parents gave me knives all the time for Christmas because they knew I like cooking, so yes, that didn't help. But I'm very glad that they did. Thank you so much, parents. I wish you sent me those knives earlier. JK. Or maybe not. Okay, it's been really calm. I heard one jumping. That's an old Nordic tradition. I've seen that in one of Raymir's shows. With the knife, you mean? I don't know. We have that saying in Germany about a lot of things. So you can't gift shoes because that means the person will walk away from you. In China, you can't gift watches. And I forgot there's other stuff that you can't gift. You can never wrap it in white wrapping paper or anything whitish colored. And yeah, in Germany you can't gift shoes, knives. I'm sure there's other stuff too. I have to look into that. Coin in exchange for a gifted knife. Or you can say that you're just borrowing it, like they're borrowing it to you and then you just borrow it to someone else or something. But I don't know if that works. It didn't work for me. I've seen that in their show. The tradition is all over. I can see that. A Bulgarian friend of mine told me they have the same tradition. Well, it kind of makes sense that knives are not something you should gift to someone. That is actually very funny. I'm just thinking about that. So like I already said, my ex-boyfriend's parents gave me knives all the time. Both the two last ones I had gave me knives. And my dad also gave my ex-boyfriend's knives from his collection, so I hope I will never receive a knife from my husband's family. Traditionally, gifting a knife is seen as a threat. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's not a nice symbol to receive a knife, I guess. I can definitely see that. Let's see. Just more action over there. can see the fish maybe. Hi, Funny. Back after the bike ride. How are you? Are you looking at yeah, we're looking at frogs. I just had one in my hand for like 5 minutes or so. I guess we're friends now. They probably see me as one of them now. Like they think I'm a frog. Same with the stray cats that I feed. They probably think I'm a cat, and these things think I'm a frog. So I guess. How was the bike ride, Funny? Are you sore? How far did you go? Did you do the 20 miles again? Let's take you to memory lane. 22 miles actually, wow. Okay, good for you. Getting further every time. Next time I ask you, it's 74 miles or something. What's that famous Tour de France guy that, you know that French bicycle tournament where they drive through the French Alps or the Swiss Alps with the bicycles? And there's this very famous guy, and he was caught doing doping, and he got kicked out, but he was always at the top. I forgot his name. And I don't know if Tour de France is anything that you guys watch here. During summer, it's like on every single TV channel, and as a kid, that's the worst thing ever because it is so boring as a kid, and you just want to watch your kids show or evening entertainment, and then this Tour de France is on. Yeah, it's definitely not my favorite time of the year, or it wasn't as a kid at least. Lance Armstrong, I was about to say Louis Armstrong, but as a musician, so Lance Armstrong, yes. What a jerk. Ah, you know him, that's everyone knows him? Okay. Guess he is very popular then. I once rode 60 miles in a bike upon, never again. 60 miles? Wow, that is far. We were watching the new Hellboy. It was good, but we haven't finished yet. I like the new Hellboy. It was pretty good. I never knew he was a jerk. Well, just know that he did doping and all that, but I guess you have to be a little bit of a jerk to do doping and participate in a tournament and make it unfair for everyone. I don't know. I don't think you could ever do something like that, because even if you win, you know that you didn't win righteously. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you win, but yeah, you doped. So did you actually win? Not really. I was even one of those kids in school. I couldn't even look at my neighbor's paper at an exam because I always felt like it's wrong, and if I do it, I didn't make it myself. So if I would pass an exam, I just did it because I was cheating, so I couldn't even do that. So I definitely could never do doping. That's the thing, don't they all dope? Just don't get caught. Yeah, that's a good point actually, Crab. They probably only have their ways to do that or enhance their performance. Like right at in like a gray zone or something, or gray area. Some people have no sense of honor. That's a good point, yeah, sense of honor. But like this is getting lost a little bit. Sense of honor. That's what Marco basically says when he sees all those females doing like their like weird captions and streaming in bikinis and stuff. But yeah, Each to their own, I guess. I'm getting more ate up by the mosquitoes. I wish the frogs would eat the mosquitoes. He was married to a famous singer, Ashal Crow. I did not know that. Okay. Interesting. No idea. Yes, he was a very popular guy. She even knew about him. I've got to drop 20 pounds. 20 mile burns 850. 800 calorie deficit. Every 10 days, 1 kilogram. 100 days to go. Well, I guess you have it all planned out. Definitely making sense now that you like planning and financial stuff. You got it all figured out and calculated. Don't have a problem in principle. A separate league. Oh yeah, you want to see the peak? That's a good point. That would be interesting. Good idea that they have their own league. That'd be a good solution. Kind of like in bodybuilding, you have the natty ones and the not natty ones. But yeah, you never know if the natty ones are actually natty or if they did anything. I think that's awesome. I admire people who are good with math. Oh yeah, me too. I would be way too lazy to calculate all that. I would just set myself like a rough goal, like a sketch. Need to look at a lot leaner of beer. That's good. You can do it, Funny. We believe in you. Good for you. That's always a good suggestion to be off the beer. It's never good for anyone. Once in a while, I think it's okay. It still has some nutritional properties, I guess. At least that's what German people tell each other, just to make ourselves feel better, I guess. And the beer companies were trying to sell more beer. But apparently the hops is healthy and the malt or something. Any sports where you wouldn't change their performance at all? Chess? Although you can probably take something that doesn't make you sleepy or more focused. So I guess even there you could take something. That's a good question. Golf maybe? Like how would you, in golf, would you do anything that makes you perform better? Genetically, I'm not built for bodybuilding. And to look leaner. Yeah, that's great. Just be healthier. That should be the main goal, and not to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. So yeah. And cycling, push-ups, lunges and squats. Yeah, some bodyweight exercises are always great. It's always gentle on the joints and the body, but you can achieve a lot of physical goals by using body weight. And it's always good to work on your endurance and do stuff like cycling or jogging, all that. I feel like a lot of people that do bodybuilding and go to the gym really neglect their endurance and just their lung capacity and all that. Chess, maybe bowling. Oh yeah, bowling or darts. I can see that. That'd be very hard to manipulate that. I think it's okay to take performance enhancements as long as it's not done in secret. Yeah, kind of what Crab said. Just at least be open about it, and everyone would be allowed to do it, I guess. To start aiming is going to be sharper. Yeah, I guess that's always something you could do, honestly. Oh, a frog just jumped into the water. Alright, Crab. Thanks for letting us know. Enjoy the walk with your dog and say hi to your doggy for us. At least your dog already ate some food other than us. Mine is taking a nap right now on the couch. My husband. The stars are out. I don't know if you could see it if I turn around the camera. Ouch. Let me get out of the way. No, probably not. It's still a live stream after all. The quality is not that good on a live stream. And the selfie camera especially. I've heard that dog students in India are faster. Yeah, I think a lot of students in medicine think it is a very popular thing to do in that field, just because it requires so much learning and them staying up late and all. I can definitely see that being an issue there. I've marinated chicken, waiting for about 15 minutes before I fry them. Ooh. Sounds good. What kind of chicken are you making, Funny? Does it have a name, or is it just something you created? Really scary stuff. Me too. Yeah. I'm the same, shuriken. I don't like it. But that's just, to each their own, like I always say, but I don't think it's good at all. I'm fine, just good. Oh yeah, once in a while, nothing wrong with that, hanging out with friends or after a long week on the weekend, just enjoying it. As long as it's not every day, I would say, or a lot of Germans unfortunately do that every day after work. It's a very common thing still among German people to have. We even have a name for it. We call it Feierabendbier. And Feierabend literally translates to celebration evening. So every day when you're done with work, especially in the trades, the people would say Feierabend to each other. They say celebration evening, that means we're done with work, we can go home. So they're like Feierabend, and then they go home and have a Feierabend beer. Basically celebrate the evening beer. And it still is a very common thing, so I don't know. Maybe they really just do one a day, but I think it's still problematic, to do it every single day. Even for us Germans, we consider beer like a soda, like a pop, it's like a normal drink for us, kind of not like water, but yeah, like a lemonade, almost the same level. So it's definitely not a stereotype. I think it's still very common, especially among the little bit older generation, like Gen X, and Boomer generation. Not saying that Gen X is old, saying the generation that's not Gen Z or millennial. In the last 2 or 3 months, I think I have each had 2 beers. Neither of us drink wine or hot. Yeah, tea's our thing. That's good. Tea's great. You know my opinion about tea, and it's healthy. A cherry Coke, that's cute. Oh well, there's worse things out there than cherry Coke. Why not? Enjoy it. Sometimes things that bring you joy, I think even when they're unhealthy, if they make your soul happy, I think it's less harmful. Not saying it's good to drink a Coke every day. Probably not, but oh well. There's worse things. Indian spices, a little Texan barbecue grill, mixed tachios pollo asado. Ooh, that sounds really good. And yeah, for me with the drinking, I think I couldn't even tell you when I had my beer last time. I think a month ago. And I usually don't really like beer. I go for cider or wine. And if I do, it's just one at most. Does sound really good, I agree. Now I'm hungry. I gotta think what I wanna eat. I'll be back in a second, guys. Feel free to leave if you are bored, because the frogs are not really swimming around right now. Maybe if I leave for a second, I'm just gonna use the bathroom. But yeah, if you wanna leave, feel free. And I wish you guys a great evening. If you wanna stick around, feel free to do so. I'll be back.
I don't know. I think it's still,
Man, oh man, those frogs are lame today, aren't they? I'm sorry, I wish I could have showed you some more action here. Oh, you guys are still talking. That's good. 3 or 4 beers this year. That's a good amount. Same for me. I think it was 2 or so, but it's also due to me not liking beer very much. So it's not hard for me, so I can't brag about that at all. If you ask me the same thing about chocolate, would be a different answer. Yeah, I think the frogs are pretty lame tonight, so I guess I'm gonna retreat inside and just enjoy the rest of the evening on the couch, turning into a couch potato for a couple hours before bedtime, and then tomorrow I have to work at the historic. Hi Shuriken! Tomorrow I have to work at the historic. I'm gonna take that down because I think the frogs are not very active tonight. I think they all enjoyed their last night, enjoyed yesterday swimming around and doing the deed. I think they're probably done. So I'm just gonna walk inside. What are you guys' plans for tonight? You still doing something, or is it bedtime for you guys? Probably just gonna watch some TV now after being outside for so long. Always feels good coming inside or sitting down after being outside, doesn't it? Something rewarding about that. You can just enjoy the inside better after being outside for a while, I think. Take that off the thing quick. Sit down. Albus, are you eating? Thank you so much, Shuriken. Enjoy your evening too. I'm trying to get my phone out of this holder. I screwed it on really tight. I don't even know what direction I have to unscrew it. That's gonna be tricky. You know how those moments when you like close a bottle and you have no idea what direction or like how you made it so tight? Like, how did I do that? No, this is not the right direction. Oh my goodness. I guess my phone is just forever staying in this phone holder from now on. It was nice to meet you too, Rap. Thank you so much for stopping by and finding us. Thank you for looking at the frogs with us. I know that's probably pretty odd, but we like odd things here. Marco's community can sing a song about that. Ouch. But yeah, I can't get the phone out of here. What's happening? I went down and hit the hay after a while. You're just gonna watch TV, Rap? Yeah, for sure. I agree. We are happy to have you here, Rap. Same crap. Stream coming to an end. I think so. Probably just gonna unwind myself a little bit now and cuddle with Oscar on the couch, and then tomorrow's gonna be a really stressful work day, the long work day. Not excited for it, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? The bills don't pay themselves. I have to ask my husband to unscrew this. I don't want to be one of those dependent people that have to ask their husbands to open a jar of pickles, but I have no idea how I close that tightly. Thank you, sure I can. You guys too. It's a new week tomorrow. We all gotta hang in there before the next weekend comes around. So I'll hand this problem to my husband, and I'll catch you in the next one or another time whenever you guys feel want to hang out. Feel free to tune in whenever, and feel free to not tune in whenever. Yeah, have a great evening, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one yourself. Bye everyone. Have a great start to the week tomorrow. Bye.